Yeah, right.
Laughing there in his chair.
It's man.
I was over it. I was over the other way. I don't like being in the middle.
There you go. We can
No, I don't like
jump over there and then fuck off.
Are you live now?
Yeah, we're live.
Are you live?
We're live.
Oh, yeah.
How many people watching?
0.
One.
Is
Me
Well, you-
watching my
you?
fat ass.
So, good evening and welcome to the Isle of Men.
Ilan Bannon.
Ilan Venin. You have a wonderful view from this window of
I can see a cinema.
a car park,
Oh, a cinema?
cinema, and some motorbikes. You also get to view
Audio.
a man shitting.
I'm not shit, I'm just silent.
Gaseous
Oh,
exchange
I
is
am very
going
gassy.
on. So, what have we been up to
Why are
today?
you the only one on, why am I the only one on camera? There you go, that's better.
Hello. Jimmy would like to go on camera as well.
Just sit in the middle and just start my
Yeah,
shots.
yeah.
I might get pink eye on this pillow.
Oh. So, do you come here often? Well, I've been here twice. It's not comfy. So
Move the thing then.
no, I'm fine. They don't see my face. They can hear me all right. So,
Fat legs.
where have you been today?
The Isle of Man.
Ronald's way.
Where did you start
Castle
your day this morning?
In a spoons
No. Where did you start your day? This
at
morning?
home.
And where have you come from?
The mainland.
Yeah, but originally, where have you come from?
Where I was born.
Yeah.
In a hospital.
Okay, stop those. And
This is why you don't put me just on camera.
so we've had a lovely day. We've had a lovely British day. We started
Semi-British.
a touch of foreign.
Bit Irish.
Bit Irish. Lovely Banks Day, and so we started off. What was
It's
the
just me
spoon?
spread eagle and
Yeah. Can we zoom in?
that's why I don't want to do that.
How do we zoom?
No idea.
Hang on. This is how we zoom.
Move it away. It's closer. There you go.
There we go. That's great.
One leg. That's fine.
So we started off at the navigation.
We
No,
did.
no, we landed in Ronald's way.
No, before then.
Long before then.
Yeah, navigation.
Navigation.
Spoons. Jimmy
We
wasn't
started. You went there.
I wasn't.
No, we're going to start where we started. We'll start where you started afterwards.
I started in Oslo.
How many
Okay,
days
we'll
have
start
we
where you
got
started.
I started in Oslo.
A long time before us.
Then I flew to Heathrow.
Did you have any,
Had my first full English in a while.
Did you have any ales in Oslo?
I had a couple of follows.
in the Oslo?
No, in Heathrow.
Oh,
What about Oslo? Nothing.
No.
That's
Water.
not. That's not.
I'm not a day drinker.
That's not
so-
travelling. It's morning drinker.
always-
Before I took the flight, I had a couple in
Heathrow.
in Heathrow. A couple of fullers, and then
terrible cider.
yeah, landed in Ronald's way where I met you
Mhm.
guys.
It was quite hilarious when I first saw that your flight was coming in about 10 minutes before
It
ours.
was actually. Yeah.
And we got 3 minutes back because of the tailwind.
Yeah.
Just
It
took
was-
longer to get the
A
bags.
25-minute flight, all in for us. So we started off in the navigation.
Which is a new Weatherspoon stick for you.
Yes, it was. I like the spoons.
Which is in deep, dark Heighton.
Highton, not Hightown.
No,
Heighton.
Heighton. There's
Heighton.
two different places.
And the ales were not great. I'm glad I didn't.
The
have
Catskills weren't, no. The Catskills were kept quite well.
Yeah, so I had a Pepsi, and then I had an orange juice.
Yeah.
And then I moved on to stronger ales known as Coors Light. And then I had a further stronger ale known as Budweiser. And then I had
Being discontinued.
then I had a half of Budweiser. And then that was it. Then we went on to the airport, Liverpool Airport.
Very
Speak.
Very bumpy
A very
bus.
bumpy bus, which generated the great need for a pish very quickly.
Yes. Formerly, the airport formerly known as Speak.
Dad calls it Speak Airport. It's known as Speak Airport.
It's where it is.
It's Speak Airport. It's not that
It's in
fucking
Speak.
that shit man from the fucking Beatles, Ringo Starr. No,
Yeah, it's not Ringo
It's
Starr.
not Ringo Starr Airport. It's
definitely not that.
no, but it should be. And then we went to the.
Don't see nothing wrong with a bit of tap and brew.
Tap and Brew, which is a Glen Afric ale.
Associated Glen Afric.
Yeah.
There was a lot of macro on that.
It was basically
Two Glen Afric.
Heineken,
Guinness. Extra cold.
Extra cold. So I had 2 pints of extra cold. And what did you have? You had.
Glen Afric, XPA,
And then
Nutella.
Nutella.
Can ales.
A can of Nutella.
Yeah, that's stout.
And then.
Do you think it's a core range stout now?
Yeah.
Extremely sweet.
So that was 4.5 pints for me. And it was basically 4.5 pints for you, 4 pints for you. Because you did have
Mhm.
2 other ales, which you discontinued.
Yeah,
thankfully.
2 cask ales that were rancid.
Enough.
Then I had a sumo.
Rancid.
Yeah, the cask had turned
Was it?
in the
Not
red
good.
spoons. So then I had sumo on keg from Mad's
That
Grill.
was an half, wasn't it? And then you had
Half, yeah. And I had a can of Kirk's Juice Delicious.
Mm.
you could be a real man and have just fucking Carly.
No thanks.
One day you'll
So
know.
then I say that I had the full pint
It's
of
bad when it's rancid.
Mm.
Like, what was it? Rancid? Or was it rancid?
Well, the first one you had tasted like really, to me, it tasted like elderflower. Not in a good way.
potpourri.
Poopery.
Potpourri.
And then the second one was just really vinegary, wasn't it?
It was very vinegary, yeah.
It
Got
was-
in by rancid.
So it was like the keg had gone,
The cask had
or the
turned.
cask had gone bad.
It turned. and
It
they
wasn't just that they were flushing through the pipes.
No,
No, it was
They just-
completely thin.
Yeah.
kept it on for a week.
Yeah.
No apparent reason.
And then we go up in the big metal thing in the sky, come back down
Hmm.
very quickly afterwards. Meet a wonderful man
Yeah.
in Departures,
Yeah.
drinking a terrible cider. But I'm glad you enjoyed your.
Just because I like my check-ins.
What else was there?
No man's bitter.
Like a few ciders. There was a few. I think there was Heineken. Everything was in bottle. To be
Right.
honest.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
so there was nothing fresh,
That makes sense.
nothing on tap. It was all bottles.
Okay.
I think there was Heineken, Bulmers,
Yeah.
Bullman.
Bullmans.
Bulman.
You don't see
Bulmers.
Bullmans very often.
Yeah.
Bullman was the bull.
Bullman. And then whatever I was drinking, like that kiwi cider, and then
Old Moat.
Mood.
Mood?
Mood.
Moat?
in various forms. I happened to take the kiwi fruit something or other. Yeah,
I haven't seen that for years. Well, it's not. I don't look out for that sort of shit.
4.5%.
Yeah.
But then we walked to Castletown.
Yes, we did.
Interesting.
So Ronald's Way to Castletown.
Yep.
We walked there a
We
mile,
walked.
mile and a half.
Man, no way is a mile and a half in 20 minutes.
I think so.
Probably about a mile.
Right.
Probably about a
Yeah.
mile. Easy.
But
To
It wasn't that long.
but
great
then we went to the sidings.
sidings. I'm glad we did that because we didn't do that last time.
Oh, yeah, the other one.
Because we went to was it the castle or I can't remember what the pub was. Pointing it with a knife. What was the pub? What was it? Tell me the pub. Tell me the pub. Slurpee with that. And we had a lovely brekkie there, and I can't remember what the beverage we had. I had a half lager. I had a half something else. Can't remember what that.
It's siding. Or the other place.
No, at the other place last couple of years.
I can't remember, 2 years ago.
And then
Sleep.
yeah, so then, that's it. So at signings this time I had a beautiful pint of mild. What did you have? It was bitter, was it?
Yes, and something else.
I had
Right,
the,
if something some mild.
I had the new session bitter
Hmm.
from Bush.
Bushes.
Yeah, the Glen Garren or whatever. it's
Yeah,
called.
I had the bushies.
Manx bitter.
Manx, yeah.
Bushies.
Bush. I've heard it's Barbara Bush.
Big.
We like a bit of bush, don't we?
You know, in the jungle, you love big bush. And then after then we enjoyed some other ales on the fantastic service of the.
The bar cart came to us.
Yeah, I couldn't believe. When she came down the steam train with a trolley.
There's no corridor, but she somehow managed it.
Any sweets from the trolley? Oh yeah, we'll have a
Emperor's
Imperial Stout, please.
Can I have a 2 to 3 year old Imperial Stout, please?
Oh yeah. Wow, what an experience.
Yeah.
That was lush.
And we had glasses as well.
That was lush. I don't know who the two people who are watching are.
It's not me.
And it's
I am counting as 2 on a train or a plane.
So we had 2 ales on the train. It was the Kessel Run from Emperor's and
Kessel
Run. It's a. You've seen Star Wars.
Castle Run.
Kessel Run?
You said Castle Run?
No, Kessel Run.
Definitely said fucking Castle Run.
I said sort of loads. But
Kessel Run,
people
yeah.
don't hear me.
Which makes no sense because he does it in 24 parsecs, which is a measure of distance, not speed.
So you should be able to chug that in that amount of time.
But there's not amount of time. It's distance.
I
like saying
I chugged it in 3 meters.
I've done this. The only way it makes sense is if he says he's taking a shortcut and instead of doing it in 24 he's done it in 24 parsecs instead of the standard 30 parsecs.
Which sounds a lot like some of the shit the guys were talking about in Ramsey.
No, it made less sense.
More aggressive and less sense.
Yeah. Yeah, we had that, and then the Twin Peaks.
Yes.
From
Yeah. I think
Vaulty.
the Castle Run was better. And then we made the wonderful walking trip to here. And we went to Lucky's, or whatever the fucking place is, Lucky's or Lucky's. Or...
Which had a lovely beer from Radical Brewing.
Yeah. Well,
not at all
we
burn
know
element.
we know to avoid that brewery. When I saw Slurpee had it, it was like dark and it was orangey kind of golden colour, and it was
Maybe she's got a new good pint.
maybe he got something that didn't taste like.
Drinking up there.
I'm back live again. Cheers to laughs. Craig, great.
Craig.
And cheers to miscellaneous. Cheers to Drew.
Drew's live, and Craig should be here. They're my.
Yeah, Craig should join.
No, Craig should be here in the Isle of
should
Man.
be there, naked.
Maybe not naked.
No, naked.
Definitely with socks on.
No.
No, no way.
Miscellaneous. Drew. Hello, Andrew.
I think it's because Harry decided to put the camera on me exactly for no apparent reason.
Can I have it on your crotch?
I'm gonna, if you don't move it, I'm gonna sit on your bed and I'm gonna just give you pink eye.
It's been
by
moved.
farting on your pillow.
I've moved it. There you go.
Okay.
It's moved. So I'm facing the window.
Go on.
So after the ales, after the Luckies, because my ale was so infected.
And they want to charge us £10 to play darts with our own darts.
We both. Well, you had a Bex. Did you get a Bex just because you didn't see anything else, or?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, nothing else more interesting, at least. Yeah.
And no, I already I suppose as well. I mean, Bex was alright. I haven't had Bex for years, so I had a Bex as well.
I need above 5%. I'm sorry.
That's fine. It doesn't exist.
5% what?
ABV.
Oh.
It doesn't exist here. It's not that
Not
much.
strictly true.
Tomorrow it'll exist. We did our best. And then after that, we got a lovely chippy tea dinner. And then what was good?
Yes.
Not falling asleep.
Bit fish and chips.
You look like falling asleep. You look like falling asleep. So basically,
Fish chips and mushy peas.
No, I didn't have that. Don't want to pee.
you had Scambi
Yeah.
and Brexit. Chug it.
Brexit chips.
Chug it. Sleep.
Okay.
Chug it. He's going to fall asleep and he shit his pants as well. And it's going to turn into room 5. He's going to start flossing. Like,
You'll be alright.
I didn't want to do this. Why am I doing this?
The only way I'm shitting myself is if you try and bum me whilst asleep.
It won't be me, it'll be Hugh. Hugh
He's
will,
not here.
he'll fly
He's
through that window.
frightened of spending
Yeah.
money on a plane, even though how much he spent.
Oh,
How much money on planes do you think he spent for Kyrgyzstan when he was there?
£2.
No, fuck off. Going back and forth from the UK to Kyrgyzstan.
We could go via Turkey.
Yeah.
So easily 300 quid away.
More? Definitely more.
No, 300 quid each way.
Yeah, probably. Whereas this cost, was it 176 all in?
174 then.
I'm sure you can get €100 somewhere.
Probably.
And then, so onward with our ale journey. After leaving the fine chippery, we went onwards. The chippery. Back to the hotel because you very cleverly thought, let's come back here and actually book a taxi from the hotel. So it's good to know that as well because the app is shit. And we went off to the beautiful little village town of Ramsey. And we went to the Traff, also known as the Trafalgar.
With a guy, very character.
It was a good character behind the bar, or on our side of the bar, who followed us later on in the evening. And we had
Taxi driver.
oh yeah, taxi
also,
driver.
Also a character.
He was good.
Local.
Definitely
Gave
local.
us the lowdown.
Gave us a
for-
lowdown and then
Okay.
basically said stop the boats.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
In different words, he said stop the boats,
Yes,
but he was alluding to such things. But he,
Stop the
stop the
boats.
boats, stop the boats.
Stop the boats.
So it's intercontinental is stopping boats, intercontinental love of stopping boats, and we both had a stout, didn't we? Also, we're drinking pints. We're real men. We're drinking pints all the way through. We had the Odin stout. I forget the name of it. Then I had the Odin mild. What did you have? You had a Dippy Dippy Do, didn't you? Or the IPA?
The Trafalgar. Yeah. I think
was-
I had the 7.2% something or other.
Is it?
Robust
Yeah.
IPA.
Because I don't do half measures.
I'll have a 2/3 of IPA.
Yeah.
So she said, "Can we have half?" She goes, "No, it's only third or 2/3." I was like,
Well,
I'll
2/3,
come
of
and
course.
consult. And I came over and go 2/3. I went back to the bar and she goes 2/3. She goes, "Oh, bloody brave." I was like, fine. And yeah, then you had that, and then that was it there. Then we went to the Mitre, which I like. So Adam also, by the way, he said he wasn't falling asleep.
Yeah.
But here we go.
Yeah, we got into the Mitre and then we also almost got into a fight.
Mitre was fine. That was the upstairs place with the.
Sorry,
that was-
Mitre was fine. What was the other? What
It was the commercial.
Okay, the commercial. Yeah.
They didn't. There was a chap who came around the bar after we had a bit of a discussion with the bartender about what beer we were going to get, and he seemed like he'd had a few strong ales, maybe a few more than one would suggest to have upon a fine Thursday evening, and then was chatting to us, making some sense, and then we sat down, had a chill, and then decided to play darts.
Exactly.
I'm not sure who was more offensive out of all of that group. I think they were all mildly offensive at some point.
Yeah.
But it was
A few local characters.
just definitely local people.
You get those types.
Mhm.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I don't care how I'd lamp them. But
Oh,
just lamp.
yeah.
You fuck yes, Lemon. Yep. And then Adam's not sleeping, by the way. He's just resting his eyes.
Yeah.
He's just resting his eyes.
Mhm.
So, yeah, they were definitely interesting characters. And we had to get the bus back from there. And the bus back was about an hour or so. No, was it 40 minutes? 40 minutes on the bus. So.
Yeah.
And the decision was made to go to the
Executive
decision was to go and have a piss in front of the place. That was to go and have a piss in the park, and then go to the greatest bar on the island, known as the Casino Bar. I don't actually know what it's called. So we went to the Casino Bar, and we had a lovely
last orders.
You had the TT. He's not asleep. He's not sleeping. He's not sleeping. As he said, no, not sleeping. So you had the TT, Bushy's TT. It was called something else, like a special ale. He's not sleeping. And then I had a wasky. I had a little wasky. Adam, what was the wasky I had?
Where? What?
In the place.
Mm.
He's not sleeping. He's fully.
He's compass
He knows what he's talking about. What was a wasky? Yeah, it was a wasky.
We all know.
He's not sleeping. So yeah, had a little wasky, and then we come back to the hotel room.
And we've been drinking Sloop Juice.
Yeah, we've had. So these are the current ales. I couldn't tell you. Was this the first one? That was
It was
strategic reserve 4. Good session ale. He's not sleeping. And then we had. Was it this one next? I think.
Sorry. Yeah. And then the Sloop Juice.
This jobber. It's a TIE Fighter IPA from a German IPA from a TIE brewery. Fancy that?
It's not racist. It's an opinion.
It's just an opinion. And then we had this because I found it in the local tobacconist / shop.
News agents.
News agents, or as they call them in Greece, tobacconists. What do you call them? He's not sleeping. He's fine. Yeah, so we've got golden soup because it's sensible and it's the greatest thing to do with your life is just to get addicted to this. But don't get addicted. Don't get addicted to nasal spray like that man there. This is what happens when you snort shit under that. That happens. That's it.
Not class A narcotics. Just for the record, it's what is it?
Only 10 minutes ago did he go in either nostril, and then that's the state.
But you have to explain why.
That's what's happened. He's addicted. He doesn't want to admit it.
Nasal spray.
Nasal spray. That's it. Nasal spray. As soon as we say nasal spray, you perked up. You're like, "Fuck, you're a complete crackhead to nasal spray." No, and then he's fading away back into reality. He just needs his nasal spray. He is a crackhead for nasal spray. But yeah, we're saying one more beer.
I think so. Yeah.
I think one more beer. And we'll wake fucking crackhead boy.
Go and spend a penny. A couple of pennies.
You can spend some pennies and you can go and pick the ale.
I'll do that. I'll do both.
Ah, yeah. Hope you're all well. I'm just here, by the way. Oh, what a nice experience. Adam Johnson whiskey. Adam, can I have your dragon soup? No.
I don't like it being sold on me.
It is not. It's mainly on my nose.
That's unacceptable.
It's not acceptable. Okay, I'll have it. Good evening. I hope you're well. I hope you're enjoying the drops of another man's piss in Anfield. Fucking Christ.
Jimmy Fallon in there.
Oh, Jimmy's fast in the background. Turn the camera around.
Like who?
What?
Oh, you mean it's like you?
Disease.
Mm.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. Well, nah, because the dragon season is on the opposite effect.
No, it's not. You just sat down after eating. You need more chicken wings?
Mm.
Can I feed you pizza?
No, that.
In a sensual way.
Mm.
We might get views. We might get demonetized, but we might get views. We might also get monetized. You never know. It's a balance. No, you're not interested. Can I feed you
No.
toilet tissues?
No.
No? Okay. Oh, I see the beer he's picked. It's a sensible ale. It's a sensible ale.
Too early for another anything.
No. You need to wake up.
I'm doing that
Breakfast time.
inside of my island.
So I donated this ale.
Mm.
Thank you, sir. Thanking you. Thank you. What a pour. Wow. That's an amazing pour. He could work in a bar. That's lush.
One knows how to pour.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I
There you
prefer
go.
my pour. It's lush. So this is, it's Thornbridge, but it's not just Thornbridge, it is Thornbridge
Jaipur.
from the Union. It's brewed on the Union briquette.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Each on your fucking Union.
You can't touch me. I'm part of the union.
Fucking Union. So it's a Union. It's not brewed on a normal briquette. It's on a Union briquette, and that's different. So, have you had anything from Thornbridge on the Union at all?
Well, yeah.
Oh, on the Union as well.
I'm sure that they will.
I don't. Well, to be honest, I don't really know what we mean by on the union.
So,
But I've had a lot of
Thornbridge.
Thornbridge. Yeah.
So, Union is a basically a brew kit that they got from Marston's like last year before,
Okay.
and it's an old school kind of brewing system.
Mm.
I just want to confirm. He's not sleeping. He's just resting his eyes. Not sleeping. He's fine. So it's basically like a brewing a brew kit, but it's very intense in terms of the different flavors that it can give, and it's a very traditional old school style. No one actually has them anymore, and it was only restricted to kind of Burton that had it. So they bought a set, which I think is 3 or 4 barrels, and then they kind of drop back in and re-ferment and that sort of thing. It's a specific way they ferment. And they brew certain beers on the Union. It gives certain characteristics and certain flavours within the beers. So this is a wonderful, wonderful British Imperial Stout, and it's beautiful because it's British. Once again, he's not sleeping. He's
Best of British.
He's
We
British.
love the British.
We love British.
We love British.
We love
British.
Adam,
For a bit of
can I ask you, what's your favourite British beer?
Sleepy Hills.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. He's just resting his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
British.
If you had any taste of your British beer,
Yeah, I have.
I reckon.
We love the British beers.
It's British beers for British people. So cheers. Let's get it down. Cheers.
Bloody lovely. Bloody lovely. It's actually bloody lovely.
Wow.
It's corky. It's charcoaly.
It-
It's like coal.
It's nutty.
The smell of coal. As we're walking through the streets, it reminds me of my grandmother's mother.
Misery, sadness, depression, boredom,
Cotton
wanking
mills,
myself
cotton
off
mills,
into
cotton mills, and
wanking myself
all
off into a
kinds of,
fucking broken
luxury.
others. Love of undying love affair. Oh, Hubert, you could give so many tasting experiences for this man. He's just resting his eyes. That'll be me on Sunday. He's just resting his eyes.
it's just resting.
He's only resting his fucking eyes. He's just resting his fucking eyes.
It's a regeneration.
But ultimately, have you had a good day?
Wonderful, to be honest.
You ready for tomorrow?
It's been great, Adam.
Adam,
Harry?
what do you think about today? Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been nice. I reckon peak moment has to be steam train. That was good. Your eyes when we're on
In the Isle of Man, one has to experience the steam train.
sitting basically in the equivalent of first class in
It's
your own little
Hogwarts Express. That's all I can explain it by.
Hogwarts.
If you want to imagine the experience, it's Hogwarts Express.
Hogwarts Express, but drinking imperial stouts made by
Drinking
emperor's imperial stouts in a train carriage. It's good, and I did that.
And it only costs what, £3, £7, £7?
Yeah, £7. £7.
£7
All
from
the
the
way there.
airport to Devils. Yeah.
It was good. I did that last time with Adam. It was amazing. Like I'd never experienced any of this before, and I was like, "What the fuck are we doing?" So it was like we just basically got the plane over in the morning. Slurpee had picked us up from the airport, took us into Castletown, went for a pint, then dropped us and had breakfast. Dropped us off at the station. We didn't have time for the signings at all. Got the train. I was like, what the fuck are we doing getting the fucking steam train sort of thing? Me thinking it's going to be an electric train sort of thing. And then we did what we did today, walk through Douglas, and then have a nice kind of casual walk up to the hotel. We dropped our bags because we couldn't check in because it was too early. And then we got the electric, we walked down to the Queen's, which is come out of the hotel, out the front of the hotel, turn left, go on maybe like 200 metres, there's a pub on the left hand side called the Queen's. He's just resting his eyes. And then we went there, just resting his eyes. And then we jumped on the electric tram. And as a chap said, he goes, it's about an hour and 40. I was like, in a taxi, it says about an hour and 40. I was like, oh, it wasn't. It was more like an hour and 40 to get to Lactley, and then an hour and 40 or so to get to the next place. We both fell asleep on both stages. Went for a few beers, stopped there, and then we went for a few more beers later on in Ramsey. So we were in Ramsey much earlier.
So men like that.
So men like that. Or that. Like I say, he's just resting his eyes.
Everybody's allowed to be tired. Look.
Yeah. Do you like Dragon Soup? No.
Coconut and imperial stout.
Coconut coffee caramel. That's
Coconut belongs in, or doesn't belong in Imperial Stout. That's right. Yeah.
I only like my Imperial Stouts to have chocolate, coffee, and caramel in them. Oh, dusty growler. No, not triggered by such words. I love brut IPAs. They're my favourite style of lager. No, not triggered at all. So there we go. Adam loves brut IPAs. Oh dear, I've got to spend a night with this man. You've got a room to yourself. You don't get to experience such things for the rest of your evening.
Well, I have book a room always on my own nowadays.
I'm sleeping there. What an experience. It's going to be amazing. I can't quite believe how lucky I am. It's going to be wow. But tomorrow you're going to have a good experience at the beer festival and the calf.
Full English. Full English tomorrow morning.
I'll have a full Irish for me. And then we'll go probably Market Tavern. I think it's Market. Pardon me. And there's a place next door to it. I forget the name of it. Two brothers right next door to each other. And we'll go to each one, have a pint at each. Play a game of pool with me in the morning. And then we'll walk down to the festival. I think, is it 12 till 4?
Yeah.
I think it.
Something like that, yeah.
And then we'll get
I'm contemplating a dip in the Irish Sea.
Chilly in the morning.
Compensate.
Compensating. I'm compensating.
I'm compensating it.
Great word. It's thinking about contemplating and then also compensating for the fact they might
exactly, yeah.
Compensating.
Too many long words for one night, yeah.
By the way.
But definitely, so people don't understand, like the Isle of Man, it's a wonderful place.
Yeah.
It's a really amazing place, actually.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love how backward it is. It's so backward. As I say, it's like the UK. This hotel is a great thing about it. It's the UK, but it's 1980s UK.
But it's not the UK.
Yeah.
But it's what we imagine the UK to be 20 years, 30 years, 40 years ago, yeah.
It's what I remember going to, like, anywhere in the UK 40 years ago, or 30 years ago, sort of thing. But tired 30 years ago, which is
why it's not the new Ibiza or.
I mean, I can kind of understand, but
one of those islands, Balearic Islands.
Because there's no sun.
I don't know.
Because there's no sun, and that's the only reason why.
But there is at the same time. I mean, okay, not all year round, and probably not in the spring, but probably in the summer it's okay.
It's why, I think for me, why it doesn't get done like Blackpool. It doesn't get done like, Skeggy and that sort of place. It doesn't. I don't understand why it doesn't get done to death like that. Because it could do.
But it's all secret. Well, it's not anymore because it's out there on the internet. But anyway, it's all secret.
Yeah, and the fuckwits within our own circle, within the beer group, who have been invited to come here and experience that. He's not sleeping. He's just resting his eyes. It's otherworldly. The steam train's a magical experience. You'll never forget the views that you get out of the steam train.
Yeah.
And then going to places like Ramsey, going to the Mitre Hotel. Well, obviously when I did it was sunset as well. It was beautiful looking across the bay. And when we were in the hotel bar just there as well, hotel bar was okay, the beers weren't brilliant, but it was a nice view, really good view. And tomorrow at the beer festival, we'll get some Sublime beers. Also, everything's fucking dirt cheap. You're paying maximum £4 a pint, unless it's something, keg. Might be a little bit more money. But yeah, great place. Once again, he's just resting his eyes. So good. Anyway, we'll finish this one up.
All right, yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah. And yeah, we will see you tomorrow. Undoubtedly, I'll drop a little live at some point. And he's just resting his eyes. You take care. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Yes.